Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praise to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. I pray the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past in order to understand events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. Brother sent me this video here of all of these Republican politicians pledging their support for the Israelis. And that's a great thing right now, because really, everyone is going to have to make that choice. Even the ones that are silent, that aren't saying anything. Either you're going to support the Israelis, or you're going to throw your hat in the ring behind the Most High and the Israelites. There will be no middle ground. How the Most High has said, there's the sheep and the goats. That's all that there is. There's just sheep and goats. And you're going to have to decide who you're going to support. See, I hear all these people saying, I support the Israelis. I support the Israelis. They always make it sound as if those Israelis right there are the ones that have always, like, everything in the Bible has happened right there. Those are the people that have been there the whole time. And they make these huge jumps from these people that are here that they see today. And then they just pretty much, say, oh, those are the same ones that were here in the Bible thousands of years ago. See, the Most High has made it plain. He's told you, okay, the certain things that you need to look for, the things that his children will have gone through. Those are the ones that you need to be supporting. Those are the ones that the Most High has set up here, and those are the ones you should be blessing. But hey, like I said, in this society, remember now, we got two roads. It's very simple. So the Gentiles have their setup. They have their, chosen people. They have their chosen land. And people who want to support them, please do. If that's what's in your spirit, please. But see, the Most High has also now raised up his people. He's put them on the other road. And now the ones that the Most High is awakening have an alternative to what they've had the entire time. For the people who actually want to go and research, for the people who want to dive deeper and go into, getting more information and making a decision based off of the research that the Most High has told us to do, and the spirit that's already in us. Those are the ones that we're talking to. We're not talking to everyone. The vast majority of the people will not open up a book, will not do any research, and they will blindly follow what it was that they've been taught their whole lives. There are few that have been awakened here at the end. Those are the ones, okay, you got our nation, of course, but you also got Gentiles. This is your chance to make an informed decision. This is your chance to dive deeper. People always saying that they love the Bible, but damn it, when you start bringing up certain things, they just don't want to hear it. The Most High has made it plain that the true Israelites would lose their identity. The Most High's True people will be at the bottom. That's why the Most High will pick them up at the end. That's why it will be such a a surprise to the vast majority of the world. So, like I said, they have their opportunity to do as they will. If they want to continue to support the Israelis, knock themselves out. Go right ahead. And that's what this 30-minute video was like. Everybody and their mama was here pledging their support to the Israelis. And we need to support Israel. We need to support Israel. I mean, it's the same thing over and over again. They just kept calling up different politicians to pledge their support for the Israelis. More power to you. Go right ahead. The Most High sent those spirits to lead many astray. We're not talking to those people. The devil can have his allotment. There's nothing we can do to open their eyes. But to the ones, like I said, what's your alternative, people? Christians, Gentiles. You've only been given one. You've only been given one set of people, and they're the people, and that's it. And everybody else is everyone else besides them are Gentiles. And all you can do is just give money and support to them blindly. And don't ask any questions. Don't start questioning anything that they've told you. In Hosea, like I said, it talks about us losing our identity, being destroyed. We left the video out there breaking things down with the Black Superman and everything else. And, about how our people fit what is actually described as the chosen people in the scriptures. And one little small portion of that, Genesis 15 and 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them. Okay, hold on fast here. And they shall afflict them 400 years. See, this is why they set up a people, and then they just go back and say, oh, well, these are the people, and they were enslaved in Egypt for 400 years. There's nothing in the scriptures that supports that. It was 430 years, and they sojourned in the land. They were not enslaved for 400 years. So then you need to, so if certain people aren't meeting those those guidelines and those prophecies, and you want to continue to support them, by all means, go right ahead. But for the ones who are like now, like, hold on, that didn't happen to them. There's no proof that they were enslaved for 400 years in Egypt back then. Even when they open up the tombs, you see the people that were there were dark-skinned people. The Hebrews are shown as a dark-skinned people. So yes, we did serve in Egypt, but we did not serve a 400-year sentence in Egypt. And see, the Bible also talks about in Jeremiah 50 how the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom were going to be enslaved together. You start reading other books, you realize the Levites didn't serve in Egypt. They were not in bondage in Egypt. So you start getting other information, you start digging deeper. Only one group fits. So you got to pick which road you're following, which God you're following. Are you following the God of this earth, or are you following the Most High? See, I'm not going to play the video because we already know what they're going to say, because when one says it, they all are lockstep in saying the exact same thing. So which Gentiles are going to stand up? and say they support the true Israelites. The Most High is fair. You've been given the Israelis this whole time. You've been given the Israelis for the last 70 plus years. Here at the end, the Most High has raised up his people to give you the alternative. So you choose this day whom you're going to serve. You're going to serve the God of this world, or are you going to serve the Most High? Are you going to support the Israelis who were set up here in this construct? Are you going to support the Israelites, serve our power, and support the Israelites? That's pretty much what's happening right now. See, we have to give the alternative to what has been presented in this earth. The Most High has raised up his people to give that alternative, because you will not get an alternative from the Gentiles here in their matrix. You get one option, you get their option, and don't think, don't study, don't think for yourself, don't come to your own conclusions. This is all you get. That's what's been given through history, through who the Most High's chosen people are, through Bible interpretation, through the identity of all the different races, as if all these people who have been in these certain lands right now have been there for thousands of years. They've been there the whole time. That's what you get right now. So when you see videos like this, that's all you get. You get the same people just saying the same things over and over again. Then you have the other road. The Most High brings us at the end, after we've gone through our 400 years of captivity, after we've fulfilled many of those prophecies, after the other nations have been brought over here to destroy us and to take away our identity, which is what it said would happen in the scriptures. They would give you, then our people will be raised up, and they will be your alternative. They will be the truth. Now, like I said, the vast majority of people, we already know, aren't going to study, aren't going to accept us, will not accept us as being the people. And that's okay. The Most High didn't want them anyways. But this is the alternative that you will not hear from 99% of the world. 99% of the world will not even, give us, even let us be even an option. They won't even talk about it. They will ignore it. They will bury it. Bury our information, bury, all the information that actually points to us being the people. So this is for the Hebrews. This is for the Gentiles alike. Choose which road you're going to follow. Because, like I said, at the end, it's only going to be the sheep and the goats. And Most High is talking about, all the things that the people did for the sheep. And most are like, well, when did we ever do this? When did we do these things for you? When were we, helping you out? When did we visit you in the prison? He said, when you did this to like the least of my brethren, you were doing it to me. The brethren of Yahushua, not just anybody. When you were doing these positive things to the brethren of Yahushua, you were doing it to the Most High. So you have to be doing, these great deeds for the people of the Most High. It's not open to just be doing it to anybody. So just because you can't be using that as an excuse. Well, they didn't tell me. I didn't know. That's why we are here. We are giving you your opportunity right now. Most High is using us to give you that opportunity. So you can't say, I didn't know. He's pushing this truth worldwide. If you choose to ignore it, that's on you. And the Most High will show you when you ignored the truth. The Most High will show when you did not want to even hear it. You did not even want to think of that as even an option. Because we're all going to stand in front of the Most High. And we're all going to have our lives played back in front of him. So when you want to try to say, I didn't know, I didn't have an opportunity, well, when you got a chance to know, when you got a chance to hear the truth, and you just push it to the side and said, oh, this is a new thing. Oh, black people being the Israelites, oh, that's something new. That's just some made up thing at the end. I'm going back to white Jesus. I'm going back to, white supremacist Jesus, Renaissance Jesus, party all the time Jesus, because that's all I know. Well, when you had opportunity to see something else, you refused to see it. Use my Bible, because that's what it is. It's our Bible, and prove us wrong, because really you guys took our scriptures and you just gave it all these lame interpretations. But that's our book. That's our book. So you're going to have to prove it. You're going to have to prove it that you know what's going on. Okay? You're going to have to prove that those people are the ones from the Bible. So we'll see. But this was your opportunity to, hear the truth. And to, you're supposed to hear it. And then you're supposed to act upon it. So we'll see. But this is the alternative to what it was that you guys have been given. You guys have been given your point of view this whole time. Now the alternative has been presented. And now the people have to make their choice. All praise is to the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who was wisdom? Who was Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahushai. Shalom.